of God. May I continue? There is guarantee ages with greatness, faith, and power. But these four were unstoppable when it came to the final hour. But we are getting ahead of the story. We are getting ahead of the story. So sit back and relax. Sit back and relax. Let us introduce you to Denny. Denny in the Shacks. Denny in the Shacks. Oh, who are you about to, Denny? We can't wait to see. Who are you about to, Denny? Will your face set you free? Who are you about to? Who are you about to? Who are you about to, Denny? Who are you about to? Who are you about to? Who are you about to, Denny? As we watch the adventures of our heroes unfold, you'll see that Danny and his friends will continually face a series of choices. And these choices will change their lives. Will they choose to compromise their beliefs and follow the rules of Babylon? Or will they choose to follow God? Will they have faith to stand or bow? To stand or bow? Our God is greater than the power of men. Will they have faith to stand or bow? To stand or bow? Our God is greater. Oh, who are you about to, Denny? We can't wait to see. Who are you about to, Denny? Will your face set you free? Who are you about to? Who are you about to? Who are you about to, Denny? Who are you about to? Who are you about to? Who are you about to, Denny? And now, we proudly present Denny and the Shacks. Denny and the Shacks. Just who will Danny and his friends bow to? In our story, some will face choices where they must physically bow. Others will need to choose who they follow, serve, and worship. You will see Danny and his friends face life or death decisions in the arena, the fire, and the den.
But we are getting ahead of ourselves. Danny and his friends had arrived in Babylon, having been captured by the Babylonians.
And they soon realized that life in Babylon was very, very different than life in Israel.
Wow, aren't you the strongest, best captives I've ever seen? Good for you. We are so glad to have you here in Babylon. This is Helga, and she will give you a tour of our royal weight room, where you'll prepare for the Babylonian warrior challenge.
Babylon strong!
Challenge?
You'll love it. Helga will tell you all about it. I've got to get back to my workout. Time for lunches. Carry on, warriors.
Babylon strong!
Here in Babylon, we work our bodies to the fullest capacity. We are the best. Now you'll be the best. But it looks like you'll need some training before you compete.
Danny was intrigued by the idea of the physical fitness challenge. In his mind, he pictured himself flying through the course, catching barbells left and right as they were thrown at him.
Take that and that.
Although that's not exactly what happened, here's what happened.
This doesn't look so tough. Let me just, oh dear, that is very heavy. I can't lift that.
He said it, you know he will.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Huh? We do jumping jacks every time someone says the word can't.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
our words. It keeps things exciting. Just wait, the sun says the word.
No! Say it! The king assigned them a daily ration of food from his own kitchen. They were to be trained there for 3 years, and after that, they were to enter the king's service.
But Daniel was determined not to defile himself by eating the food given to him by the king. He asked for permission not to eat these unacceptable foods.
Olga, I would like to respectfully ask that me and my friends not be required to eat the king's food. We have top chefs cooking for us day and night. Best food in Babylon. Why in the world would you even ask that? All right, I can't hold notice, Helga.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
That you are still lifting weights. Yeah, gotta keep that heart rate up.
She never stops working out. She's our top warrior.
Babylon strong.
As you know, we are Israelites.
That's the word!
Israelites, Israelites. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Next 10 days.
That's a sure way to lose the competition.
Gotta have protein.
Even so, we are following the rules of the Most High God.
Just give us 10 days, then see how we do.
And if King Neb sees you looking weak at the competition, he's gonna punish me. Don't worry, our God will not let us down.
He keeps his promises, and we depend on him.
10 days passed, and it was time for the competition.
Danny and his friends had eaten only vegetables, while the Babylonians had eaten like kings.
Strong. Strong. Babylon strong. Strong. We're Babylon strong. Just look around. We'll sing this song.
are the winners. They determined to give God all the glory for their victory.
I have got to say, those vegetables did not let you down. How did you do it?
It was the Most High. He made us strong.
Wonderful. Back to business. Now, as Babylonians, you will need new names. You will be Shadrach, Meshach, and you, Abednego. Back to stretching.
Meanwhile, King Neb was very impressed that Danny and the SHACKS had won the Babylonian Warrior Challenge. Babylon strong!
I am very impressed with you Israelites.
Israelites, Israelites, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, ho!
I just cannot imagine.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
How you did it. But you beat my finest people in the Babylonian Warrior Challenge.
Babylon strong!
You easily beat the obstacle course, even without eating our chef's amazing food. Tell me your names again.
I'm Shadrach. I'm Meshach.
And
I'm just gonna call you the SHACKS.
I like it.
Would you guys like to be regular competitors in the challenge? Yeah, that's right. What it takes.
Our strength only comes from Yahweh, the Most High God.
We will live and serve here. Please allow us to continue to honor God with what we have chosen to eat.
King Neb agreed, and Danny and his friends continued to quietly serve God with what by eating the food they knew God wanted them to eat. In fact, 3 years later, they were stronger and healthier than all of those who had eaten the great food of the kingdom.
Just look at those muscles. Wow. They chose to have faith and follow God even when it was unpopular.
Even when the wisest choice was to eat the king's food so they could be strong.
God blessed them as they lived in a foreign land.
It's easier said than done to stay true to who you know you are. It's easier said than done to be in the world but not forget your goal. One decision can change everything and set the course of your life. Will you look to God or go it alone? Everyone decides. Everyone decides. But faith leaves the impossible, impossible. Faith sees what only God can do. Faith waits for the beautiful future God has in store for those who believe. Believe the impossible. Wanna see the hand of God in the world around me and in every heart. I wanna hear His gentle voice teaching me to hear His heart. I will depend on God in everything, for He is the source of my life. I will seek His ways and not my own, and trust in Him alone. I'll trust in Him alone. Faith leaves the impossible, impossible. Faith sees what only God can do. Faith
would care for them. Soon, Danny was placed in a high position and sent off to oversee operations in various parts of the land. The king appointed the SHACKS over a province in Babylon. One day, the king had a big announcement.
What a great king I am! Look at all I have accomplished. All praise and glory go to me. Just wait till you see what I built.
A 90-foot golden...
A 90-foot golden statue of our favorite person, me.
When beat dropped, they would be required to bow down to the golden statue.
Whoever would not will be thrown into a furnace of blazing fire.
The SHACKS had a big problem. They knew they couldn't bow down to anyone but God.
There's no way we're bound to that thing, right? Of course not.
We can't.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
SHACKS, Shackies, Shacksters. I know you have no moves, but you do realize what needs to happen here, right? I mean, it's going to be very obvious. Everyone's bowing down to the statue, and you three aren't.
Perhaps the king won't mind. He loves us. Maybe he'll make an exception.
The SHACKS thought the king might change his mind. I mean, what if he decided that no one should bow to this statue at all? They could just imagine.
To my loyal Babylonians, I was just talking to my very best friends, the SHACKS, and they have reminded me that there is only one God. So, I'm taking down the statue. We will worship the one true God.
Although, by now, I'll bet you realize that that's not what happened. Here's what really happened.
If anyone does not bow to the statue, I'll have them thrown into a fiery hot furnace immediately.
You're not thinking this through, Shackizzles. King Ned respects your beliefs. I know for a fact that he was impressed with your god. Your god helped you win the Babylonian warrior challenge.
Babylon strong!
Many people are impressed with God, but just because a person is impressed does not mean that their life has changed.
We don't want to lose you. You'll be of no use to your God after you've been toasted.
If you'll just make this one compromise, you'll be able to keep serving your God for a long, long time.
It's easy to compromise. It's easy to get caught up worshiping other things.
But we must worship the one true God.
He won't bow. Simple as that. I'd like to begin the festivities. Gigantic, enormous, the most amazing thing around. Me. Welcome to my party. Glad you came. It's a big celebration. Praise my name. Here's something you should know. I almost didn't mention it, but here it goes. Let's all celebrate and have some fun. Before you do anything else, stop out.
Bow down to your king, to the statue, sing. Bow down, bow down, bow down to your king, bring an offering. Bow down, bow down. Bow down to the stand if you go with the flow. Surely you will mind if you bow down low. Bow down to your king, bow down to your king. Bow down, bow down, bow down. Compromise, you gotta think of yourself and compromise. And so justify the evil, because if you don't go along, everyone will see. Bow down to your king, to the statue, sing. Bow down.
for love.
He is our King, we're gonna stand.
There's only one God over everything.
We're gonna stand. He is almighty, always within, we're gonna stand.
We will only worship him and bring him thanks.
Stand. We stand for the one true King. He is the Lord over everything. We stand. He's the only one worthy of praise. May His will be done. We stand for Jehovah reigns. He will rescue us and He will save. We stand and we will not bow, for He will deliver us even now. We stand for the one true King. He is the Lord over everything. We stand. He's the only one worthy of praise. May His will be done. We stand and we will not bow, for He will deliver us even now. We stand and we will not bow, for He will deliver us even now. We stand.
When all was said and done, the Shacks did not bow. In fact, they stood tall.
But some of the Babylonians were not too happy about the way it turned out. However, about the matter, the king the following day, while they were all stretching.
Oh, King, your royal muscliness. Did you notice that your favorite keepers conveniently forgot to bow when the beat dropped at the ceremony?
That chat? Are you sure?
They must still be loyal to their God. After all, they are Israelites.
Israelites, Israelites, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, home!
Oh, the nerve. How ungrateful. After I put them in charge of the provinces here in Babylon, bring them here.
And so the Shacks were brought before King Ned and given one more chance.
I will give you one more chance to fall down and worship the golden statue of me. But if you do not, you'll be thrown into the fire. Rico, tell them about the fire.
Oh, it is so hot, King. You can toast a marshmallow in 1 second, popcorn in 3 seconds, and pizza in 5. Let's just say you don't want to stand anywhere near it.
Much less in it. I cracked myself up.
Our God can deliver us from the fire, but even if He doesn't, He's still more powerful than all your gods. We stand firm. We will not serve the statue or any of your gods.
Maybe. I really liked you, Shat.
So the Shacks went back to the throne into the furnace got so hot. They were stuck without a chance to ever make it out. But we got on the fire, they're on the line.
Almighty God showed up and pulled them head to feet. God is with you in the fire, He's with you in the flame. He is here when you call His name. He's with you in the fire, He's with you in the flame. He is here and He will save. When things get too hot to handle, too hot, don't give in to your fear. The enemy's a liar. Too hot to handle, too hot. God is here, He's
our day.
Make it too hot, handle too hot. Don't give it to your fear, the enemy's a liar. Too hot, handle too hot. God is here, even Lord in the fire, Lord in the fire, Lord in the fire, Lord in the fire, Lord in the fire.
So Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego were brought out of the fire. And the fire could not burn any part of them. Once again, King Dab was very impressed that God had saved them from the fiery furnace. He said,
Praise be to the God of the Shacks, who has brought them out of the fire. They were willing to give up their lives and worship any other gods than theirs. Therefore, I decree if anyone says anything bad about their God, they will do 5,000 burpees and 1,000,000 sit-ups. There's no God like theirs.
And King Nebuchadnezzar go to the shacks and sent them off to lead in the provinces in Babylon.
many years went by and kings came and went, till a different king arrived with a very different bent. Moses chose again, this much we know. Never seen him without his saxophone. King Darius was more interested in music, so he converted the weight room into a palace recording studio. He loved to jam with the other musicians, especially Danny.
In fact, he planned to put Danny in charge over the whole kingdom. Soon, he'd be the second most powerful musician in the land. The other musicians did not like that.
He's a foreigner, and he's going to rule over us. He doesn't even practice piano every day for 7 hours. He always stops to pray to his God.
Can you imagine? I'm practicing my vocalizing and warming up like every second. Me, 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 me.
The other leaders were jealous that Danny was so respected. So they tried to find something wrong, but they couldn't find anything to blame him for. So they decided to trick the king into making a law they knew Danny would not follow.
Let's convince the king to make a law that all people in the land have to pray to King Darius every day for 30 days. It will be their sign of loyalty.
Perfect. And if they don't?
Throw them in the lion's den. The lion's den.
And so they approached the king.
Let me get this straight. Everyone's gonna pray to me for 30 days? Yeah? Not gonna lie, I love that idea.
And just in case King Darius realized it was a trap for Danny, they wrote in a clause making sure that it would go into effect immediately and could never be changed. But Danny continued to pray to his God 3 times a day with his windows wide open so all could see.
God, I praise you. You're the one and only God. My life is always in your hands. Please guide me today as I seek to follow your will and serve you. Amen. Right away, the jealous magician alerted the king of Danny's actions. And King Darius realized with horror that he would have to follow through with his decree and send Danny to the lion's den.
I'm so sorry, Danny. I was tricked into making this decree. May your God, whom you faithfully serve, deliver you from this den of lions.
It's all right, King. My God will continue to protect me. We'll jam again. You'll see.
And so, King Danny was thrown into a den of lions. You know that feeling that you get in the pit of your soul when you think about a burger and you want to swallow it whole. There's a sweet satisfaction no